Hello everyone. So I know October is over, but for this ghouly goth girl, the frights never end. So today I wanted to talk to you guys about the urban legend Sam's New Pet. Now, this was actually adapted into several little horror stories because this urban legend is so well known. Basically, it is about a couple that goes to Mexico and they don't know what to get for their son. They find this sombrero, but it costs too much and they're not sure what to do, but they sit down for lunch and say, you know what, let's just get the sombrero. They throw their sandwiches to some stray dogs, but one of them follows them. Now, they're saying how cute he is and actually asking people, hey, do you know whose dog this is? People are just smiling and nodding their heads and shaking their heads no, like, we don't know, I'm sorry. So they decided to bring it back home. Now they had to smuggle it because you can't just bring back whatever you want from Mexico. They smuggled it in a box, which tells me that this is an old story because there is no way in hell this would have flown today, but I digress. So they take the pet home, give it some dog food, give it a bath, and clean it up. So Sam was so happy to see this little pet. They thought it was a Mexican hairless dog. So he's sleeping at the end of his bed and he wakes up to see that there's things coming out of the new pet's mouth and eyes. And so they take the pet to the vet and the vet goes, where'd you get this? And I'm like, oh, well, I think he's a Mexican hairless. I was going to ask you about that. He's just like, he's not even a hairless. He's not even a dog. He's a sewer rat and he has rabies. No. That is so much no. But you know the scary thing about this urban legend is it kind of does translate over into real life. Let me explain. Let's talk about this, for example. I believe it was a family in Tibet who bought what they thought was a type of dog, and they noticed that the dog had started acting weird. Like, they couldn't keep this thing fed to save their lives. It started getting aggressive, it started getting mean, and they didn't know what was going on with it, so they took it to the vet. The minute the vet saw this thing, he's like, yeah, hold that thought for a minute. 911, what's your emergency? Yeah, there's a bear in my clinic that this family has. What? Yeah, no, this is a bear. And like, wait, what? No, people had started disguising these little cub bears as these types of dogs to get people to buy them. That is wild! That is wild! But it doesn't stop there. There was a situation where a man bought what he thought was a toy poodle and it turned out to be a ferret. Listen guys, I'm low vision and I can even tell that is a big ass fucking ferret. I'm sorry. I'm half blind and I'd be like, that's a ferret! Like, babe, look at this.
Yeah, so you declare it.
Look, did you see this though?
Oh yeah, that's definitely a ferret.
Yeah, it's like, how did you mistake that for a dog? I would have been, and the paws look totally different too. It's like, just say you wanted a ferret. Like, but people have actually done this. This is translated into real life. Now, they just found what they thought was a dog, but people have actually masqueraded certain animals as dogs to sell them off. And I'm just like, with the bear situation, the ferret situation, it's like, yeah, give me my money back. I'm keeping the ferret though. But with the bear situation, it's like, I could have been, nope, ring please. Nope, get in the boxing ring. Oh, I am serious as hell. Get in the boxing ring. I could have got mauled in my sleep. You know how many times I got my hand close to that thing's mouth? Oh, that's your ass, dude. That's my whole foot. Like, come on. But yeah, this is actually translated into real life where people were getting what they thought were dogs and they weren't dogs. This is wild, but tell me what you guys think.